Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cruyff. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Neymar. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Seedorf.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pull it. And the counter is on. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. First quarter of an hour gone. Pull it. Great chance! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf driving on and making good progress. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And it's Shevchenko. He's through, now is he in? Seedorf. Can he finish? Goal, Milan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Cruyff. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Half an hour played now. Crunching tackle. Referee's given a throw. Passing nice and neat. Now, decent hit! Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Romario. And here's Romario. Cafu.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Romario unable. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. And pull it! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nedved.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough. Can he finish? It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And they've got rid. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer stood up well to him there. Mateus, that's a good ball out wide. And here's Romario. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the ball's a good one here. And it's Nedved. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Nedved really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram cuts it out. Mateus, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Now this could be a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? And one more try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mateus. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's going to be a booking. Hullet. Lahm. And back it goes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bale. And he's chosen to... Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition.
Kaka! Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kaka, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Hullet. He's found a way through. He's looking wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram cuts it out. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira. Mackay. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He couldn't... And Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the runner. Gerrard. Shevchenko. And he was alert to it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Neymar. And the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. That's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Look at the space here. Deco. Kaka. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
1 minute added time.
Gerrard. Cafu. Deco. Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now the finish! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mateus. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cruyff. And it's Deco. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cafu. He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Gullit. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard is the guilty party there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yamal looking to add to his goal. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar. Now it's Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 61,052. Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Deco. Number 11.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Coming on the field.
Luis Suarez.
Number 23.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Number
Oh, well
9.
played.
Ronaldinho.
Bullet getting this one
Number
clear.
19.
Rummenigge.
Substitutions
Gerrard.
taking place.
Cafu. Spread neatly. Bale. He's having a go. It's Luke. Has a shot.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adams calmly anticipates. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a runner. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Xavi. Yamal. He has found the way through. Cafu with the clearance. And it's Xavi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Number 18, Iniesta.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good alertness.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
5 minutes left on the clock. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Very much into the last knockings. Back into the middle. Shevchenko. Nicked it back
2
promptly.
minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Foot in. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 5, Baggio.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Full Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. Bellingham!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here? Vieira clears it away.
Hits one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Adams gets across to intercept that, and it's lofted through here. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence proved infallible then. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hullet, can he spark a counter here?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Romario. Neymar. Mateus. Oh, well played. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Romario. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's gone for a throw-in. Maldini. Mateus. And it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Hullet chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more...
Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Mateus. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Araujo was in no mood for any of that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's from Mario. Mateus, well seen, saw that coming. Can he get it through? That's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Cruyff. Cantona. Always onto this. Now it's Hullet. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, important interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found a way through. Now it's from Mario. He's onside.
Well, he certainly...
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Vieira. Hullet. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Hullet. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cruyff goes steaming forward. Beckenbauer. Hullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Lovely feet. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now that's well seen too. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Romario. Yamal.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Oh, that is a good ball. And Hullet! Cantona producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alert. Big chance! One-on-one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romario. And he's there to retrieve it. Romario! And he's had it nicked away. And here's Hullet. Great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Hullet. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Hullet.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Threads one in. Great chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
25. Yaya Touré. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Hullet. Clips it so gently. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Yamal. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And he gets rid in a hurry. Xavi. Nicely aimed pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attack.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
We have already started here. And Cruyff!
Rummenigge. And he's had it nicked away.
And they're quick to get it back.
And it's Gullit.
And here's Messi. And here's a chance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Rummenigge.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Cruyff gets flagged offside.
It's a good foot in there.
Gullit. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cruyff.
Neymar.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, given offside once more.
Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Cruyff, out to the left it goes.
So it is still 0-0. Gullit, now it's Eto'o. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Cruyff. Zhejiang trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Just the goal, and the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Real chance! Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he put it away? They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Messi.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Played out to the left flank. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Costa Curta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Hullet. There's the hit!
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Serginho.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And back to the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Adams robs him of possession. Davids. And it's De Bruyne. And Serginho. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mackay. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davids. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Mackay.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 10.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cruyff. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's in a good position here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kim Min-jae can get it clear. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Messi. Now it's Nedved, and he's had it nicked away. Mateus. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gullit going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho, it's an early cross. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Decent hit! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Neymar. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And if you have just joined us, still just one. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Mateus. Number 18, Vieira.
Drogba.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Neymar.
19,
Tries to
Didier
crash
Drogba.
through the challenge, but
Number
no.
11, Xavi.
Time and again they are
Number
repelled.
16, Rodri. Substitution.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Cruyff, real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nicely done.
That was lovely, that.
Drogba! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That was easy, almost too easy.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here.
Well, Tomiyasu will look back really fondly on the first half of the 23-24 campaign. He made a proper impact in ensuring that the defending champions left North London empty-handed.
Yeah, I remember he was brought on late.
And Hullet! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good-looking ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pullet. He's dealt with that really well. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar. Bellingham. Pullet. Yamal. And it's from Mario.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Forwards and with intent. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Luis Suarez, and the shot's on here. Chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi. Neymar. Thuram too strong for his opponent there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
The action has already started.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A bit of couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Dembele. Araujo with a definite foul there. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's got full. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost like the rival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Climbs up big! He has done it! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, there's always